Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Battle Court Jai-Alai. Tonight's game day will feature the Devils and the Warriors. And with that, I want to welcome everybody into another edition, Tuesday Night Jai-Alai here in the Magic City. Drew Bleckman joined alongside Stu Nyman to bring you all 6 matches today. Get started with the top-ranked doubles match, Olharan and Douglas. Get us started on this game day. Olharan will have the serve. Let's begin.
Olharan serves. We begin. Catch by Douglas. Here's the backhand. Olharan from the 8 line. Backhand. That touched the overhead screen, which is out of play. First point goes to Douglas of the Warriors. He serves. Reminder of the scoring here in Battle Court, ladies and gentlemen. First player to reach 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match.
First throw just getting away from him. Up in the overhead screen, actually catching the rail just above the front wall. Also, just not a play.
Ball tipped off the serve. That is 2 points for Douglas. He serves.
Coming in a little softer, floating, crossing the sidewall deep in the backcourt. Looks like it should be an easy play. Not when it's right on the wall like that.
Here's a backhand by Olharan off the serve. Wall to wall from the left side. Rebote forehand by Douglas. Olharan's there. Winds up. Coasty inside. Caught by Douglas. Here's the backhand. Olharan from the 10 line. Scoop high on the left side of Olharan is tipped. That's 3 points for Douglas. Douglas serves.
And right on the sidewall again, that time with an even bigger bounce.
Olharan having some difficulty moving, it appears. Usually pretty fleet of foot, as they say. Not today. Here's a backhand by Olharan, powerfully thrown to the inside. Rebote forehand by Douglas. Olharan on the catch. Backhand from the 8 line. Douglas is there. Backhand. Rotate forehand. Douglas makes the catch. Ball tipped at the 10 line. 4 points for Douglas. He serves.
Well, I haven't seen any shots yet, but what's really working out is the placement of the ball for Douglas. I mean, every one of these points, it's
sidewall, absolutely.
I mean, right on the numbers. I mean, they're crossing right there, and I mean, even a player of Olharan's caliber can make that catch, but not easy to do so consistently.
Here's the backhand by Olharan. Caught on the forehand of Douglas. Douglas, the Pika Karam.
Oh, went
lands
for it.
Out. There'll be no shutout. Olharan has a point and the serve. Reminder of the scoring in Battle Court. First player to reach 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match. Olharan from the 10 line. Scoop high on the left side of Olharan is tipped. That's 3 points for Douglas. Douglas serves.
Right on the sidewall again, that time with an even bigger bounce.
Olharan having some difficulty moving, it appears. Usually pretty fleet of foot, as they say. Not today. Here's a backhand by Olharan, powerfully thrown to the inside. Rebote forehand by Douglas. Olharan on the catch. Backhand from the 8 line. Douglas is there. Backhand. Rotate forehand. Douglas makes the catch. Ball tipped at the 10 line. 4 points for Douglas. He serves.
Well, I haven't seen any shots yet, but what's really working out is the placement of the ball for Douglas. I mean, every one of these points, it's
sidewall, absolutely.
I mean, right on the numbers. I mean, they're crossing right there, and I mean, even a player of Olharan's caliber can make that catch, but not easy to do so consistently.
Here's the backhand by Olharan. Caught on the forehand of Douglas. Douglas, the Pika Karam.
Oh, went
lands
for it.
Out. There'll be no shutout. Olharan has a point and the serve. Reminder of the scoring in Battle Court. First player to reach 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match. Rebote forehand by Olharan. Gets up there. Caught by Douglas. Here's the backhand. Rebote forehand save. Oh, just caught the pad. And the pad is bad. 5 points for Douglas. Possible set point.
Yeah, just kind of lunging back for that rebote. I mean, you noted not moving great, and that's another example right there. Trying to come back for that rebote. I mean, usually diving, usually a little more active, just kind of flicked it up. And
saw him reaching earlier for his calf. We're talking about Olharan here, the player in red. Saw him reaching for his calf earlier, and again, he usually covers the court quite well with an aggressive style of play. Rebote forehand by Douglas. Scooped by Olharan. Olharan fakes the 2-all, puts it inside, and scores. 2 points for Olharan. He serves.
Yeah, and if I remember Olharan, I mean, you got to get it on the costado and force Douglas to move around a little bit defensively. Try to open up some space. You got to throw some good 2-walls, inside placement, splitters, drop shots, whatever you have to do. Just got to mix it up.
Cortada Karam serve. Cortada serve, rather. Is short. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand and 7 line. Here's a backhand by Douglas. Rebote, left side to the outside. Caught by Douglas. Karam by Douglas will score. Point and set for Douglas. He takes the first set 6-2. We'll put 1 minute, 30 seconds on the board, come back out, and play our next set.
And Douglas is precise as ever in that opening set, placing the ball beautifully and then finishing it off with that carom. 6-2. Douglas wins set number 1.
We see Olharan consulting with his teammates here. Here we are in the ESPN3 Players Cage. Players come to take their breaks here in between sets and to prepare for matches. There we have Douglas consulting with Manny.
Yeah, I mean, just looking ahead to the schedule here, Olharan and CRB against Correa and Nicholas. I mean, if it were a forfeit, he would take himself out of that 5th scheduled match of the day as well. So, and doesn't appear to be moving great, but at this level, I mean, these guys can execute a shot from anywhere on the court. So if you're Olharan, you just kind of got to go for it here in this second set. I mean, look at this. But that's kicking up right on the wall, big bouncer. But again, just the way he's moving towards it, it's not that same level of aggression.
No, you see him, he's like doing a stutter step instead of a full.
And
again, saw him, don't know exactly what's bothering him, but know it is something lower leg.
This one trying to beat Douglas to the outside. But look at this. Karam, beautifully done to score. 6-2. Douglas wins the first set. Second set, ready to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin our second set. Olharan has the serve for the Devils. Big backhand by Douglas. Rebote coming out. Forehand, Karam Rebote. Fell short. First point of the second set goes to Douglas. Leads 1-0.
And that's what we're talking about. I mean, you got to go for it. A forehand Karam Rebote as it's dropping off the back wall. Not easy, but really the only chance for Olharan in this match.
Backhand by Olharan. Drops. Caught by Douglas. Rebote, one-handed save by Olharan. Caught by Douglas at the 6th line. Karam will land in and score. 2 points for Douglas. He serves.
I mean, you can't take your opponent lightly either, and I think Douglas showing you that right here.
No,
I mean, he's throwing
not.
shots, and you just don't want to extend the rally any more than you have to. Especially
well, you can't let Olharan sneak in because
right.
he could do some wacky things with the ball.
Right.
Rebote forehand by Douglas. Wall to wall from the right side. Rebote will fall short. 3 points for Douglas. He serves.
And back wall not doing Olharan any favors. They're kind of dying, and ball didn't even make its way out to him.
Douglas makes the catch in the air, returns to Karam, that scores. 4 points for Douglas, he served.
And you see Olharan going for the backhand 2-wall and trying to pull a fast one and maybe sneak something by Douglas.
I think it's really a question of anything he can do that doesn't involve running.
Right. Sticking to the inside, throwing some shots. Nothing's worked out yet. Great defense by Douglas and executing the shots as well as you could hope for.
Powerful backhand, caught by Douglas. Douglas on the backhand to the inside. Robote forehand by Olharan, kicks up and hits the overhead screen, which is out of play. 5 points for Douglas. This is possible set, possible match point for Douglas.
We talked about that yesterday. Forehand Robote tends to kick up off the front wall based on the way it's spinning. And just catching that overhead screen.
Ball missed off the serve. That is point and a straight set victory for Douglas.
6-2, 6-0. Douglas gets the Warriors up on the board with the first point of the day. Flip over to doubles. Fourth division up next. Hyro and Rock against Correa and Manny. Let's take a look at that game day scoreboard here. Douglas with the first points of the day for the Warriors, pulling them within 2.5 of the Renegades. Again, those two teams, the two teams up at the top, came into today with 2 game days remaining. The Warriors have a chance to jump back into first place.